Packs heat, diversity in full effect, inclusion in the streets, we breaking all the sects. Voodoo in the bars, casting spells right and left. Till your dog rises, power levels the best kept. Face grinding theatrics on another angle. Verses so hard, make the toughest get tangled. Double entendre, every line a hand grenade. Step into the cipher, I'll leave the weak dismayed. Grip tight, flex, noobs got that aggression. Through every line, pushing out oppression. Voodoo chant, spell craft with precision. Noobs gonna blast, shattering the vision. Street poet painting scenes like Hitchcock. Voice cuts deep, call it verbal gridlock. Mystical rhymes conjured from the alleyways. Each word a dagger, slicing through the haze. Voices from the gutter merging with the elite. Grinding down the vision, no room for defeat. Carry the torch, ignite with every beat. New champion, standing tall on his feet.
What are we doing tonight, Z? Oh my god, you're so close to the goddamn microphone and face.
The same thing we do every single live stream, which is try to take over the world. I am the man you may know as Z, and I am joined by, I don't know, the unpatriotic noob.
Down with America!
Oh my god, somebody go to his house and let's make some edits.
What's the fucking Dune character like? Usa alaba babiba.
Lisa Al Gaib.
Yeah, there we go. I'm Lisa Al Gaib.
Lisa Al Gaib. I forgot there's that whole thing. Lisa Al Gaib. Anyway, this is Our Reviews Will Kill You, the party time podcast that brings you Lisa Al Gaib. No, we bring you the news reviews and all the other good stuff. This is our 402nd episode as we push on. We're older than America because America's only 249, right?
Yeah, we're better than America. We are Americans.
Noob is outdated.
It's a huge day. It's huge. We're celebrating. It's so big. So beautiful.
Didn't they change its name too or something?
They did. I think it's just like a bill or something.
It's like big,
the bill.
The bill. It's the bill. The only bill America will ever need.
The hugest bill. It's now the supreme white bill because I like the white people. The rest of the people, we don't want them to get food stamps. They don't deserve food stamps. Only maybe the Asians, maybe the unsuccessful Asians, because maybe they'll get successful. And those little ninjas, they'll do some good work for us, but not release the bats because that was COVID.
Well, A, stop screaming into your microphone, and B, you're always blaming the Asians. Outdated and boring. Oh my God. Ron Cole's killing you.
Wow.
Slaying
Ronald.
you.
Why don't you smoke more marijuana, Ronald?
He will. Trust me. Trust me, he will. Well, we do have, besides celebrating America, just in general, we
some black
have
juice to drink.
We do. Why don't you start with that? Some black what's to drink? It's that Jägermeister. It's the fuel that keeps us going.
The perfect Jaeger shot.
Oh, why are you called windy and wintry? We should call you something else.
Gay and out?
Out and proud? I mean, your month is over.
Proud to be a boy.
Oh my God. You are proud to be out and proud. There you go.
Out and proud boy.
Should I not say that? I don't know. Is that a thing?
Whatever. It is what it is now. It's now a thing. It has been written into Bible.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That is
so
intense.
Juicy.
That is. How about we do this? I'll change it a little bit in case people get a little nervous about that.
Out and proud as boy. There we go.
There you go.
I just realized, we're reviewing Jurassic Park. It came out like a day ago.
I mean, that's a real shame. That's a real shame. I thought it came out like a week ago.
No, it came out July 2nd.
Oh my gosh. Well,
actually, yeah, it came out literally a day ago. I saw it the first day.
Wow, I didn't know you liked Jurassic Park that much. This is one of those first times for us. We don't normally do that. We normally hang back a little bit, let the dust settle.
Although, I guess that's an indication it was so shitty that we didn't even realize it wasn't out for like months.
That is a good point. I I don't know. Well, ScarJo's been making the rounds, and we will talk about ScarJo. So why don't you tell everybody what is on today's amazing show?
Oh, what do we have? Oh, this is a short show.
Besides
Look at
my
this.
guns. Yeah, well, we had to, July 4th is coming. We got to let everybody celebrate. We got to get festive, patriotic. See, the P is for patriotic.
No, it's for the Phillies, who suck.
What do you mean? They just made a big trade for some
Did they?
guy. I think they did.
Baseball's gay. So let's.
Men in wooden bats sounds like it's right up your alley.
Nah, I'd rather watch them hit home runs on my home turf. Let's see. What do we got?
As you
Rob Mack.
slurp your teeth.
My horse teeth. So Rob Mack is going to be official. I don't know what that means. Officially gay. Is he and Ryan Reynolds coming out together? Is he leaving Blake Lively?
Rob
after the scandal?
McElhaney. Rob McElhaney.
Scarlett Johansson realizes she's old. She looks not physically great in that movie, so we'll talk about it. Tinder adds a height filter. That's hilarious.
Oh boy, you're in big trouble there, fella.
Noob's girlfriend is a height whore, so she would have immediately filtered me out for being 5'7".
Probably. I thought you were shorter than that.
That's with elevator shoes.
5'5".
Walmart to open dark stores.
Very dark stores. One might say.
Is that like blacks only? Is that are we segregating? Right
Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to take a look and decide.
Walmart doing a segregation study. Then we got Chuck's arcade debut. I don't know what that means either.
I'm trying to confuse you with these episodes.
Chuck's arcade, like the shoe Chuck's or the show Chuck's? I'm confused. Well,
the show
I don't
Chuck.
know. Then we're getting outrageous with some whale poop and ice cream. I'm sure. Actually, that's probably delicious with that whale blubber.
It's not blubber.
Whale poop is not blubber? Okay.
No, it is not. No.
All right. And then we're talking about Beyoncé for some godforsaken reason. And her car
because she's
prop
outrageous.
fails.
Yeah.
Hopefully it failed and blew her up.
Unfortunately, that's not exactly what happened. But
we're not breaking news of another dead black celebrity on air.
Oh my God, no. No, we're not.
Kobe chewing it. I think I was more sad for Kobe, even though he was a little bit of a grapist. But
nah, that sounds I don't think so.
Was Kobe a Diddy? Was he Diddied? Who's to say?
Oh my gosh, can we celebrate with a Diddy party?
That is
Diddy
true.
is free.
Diddy, well, isn't he getting like 10 years?
No, I'm going to project right here. I say he gets 2 to 5 and only serves 3.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And then he's just going to get out and have an aggressive Diddy party and just grape everybody.
He didn't do anything that was...
he's going to now. He's out for vengeance.
He's out for vengeance. I think Cassie did come back and say, like, can we not give him bail? He's going to have me executed. Please don't do this.
He's going to keep blasting baby oil into my ass, and
He's
I can't
coming
handle
for
that.
me. Well, she does have babies, so maybe he'll go easy on her.
No, he doesn't go easy. He just goes Diddy.
Never goes easy.
Then we're going in or out on the Running Man because Glenn Powell can do no wrong, and that man is fit enough to run.
Is he going to run from his thoughts?
No, he's not gay. He's not gay, is he?
Doc is predicting that Diddy will get out with released with time served.
That would be hilarious.
If they don't give him bail, he will 100% get a shortened sentence. So
for time, for time. So, but he's not getting out like the trial's over and they're like, "Yeah, you did your time." Although he's been
he's gonna have to be in there
jail
till October for sentencing. If they don't give him bail, he'll be in jail till October. So he will get time served and he'll probably get out.
Oh wow, he's been in there for like a year at this point, right?
That's probably what'll happen. And he did turn himself over voluntarily. Diddy did no wrong.
Oh boy.
I mean, he did wrong. He ain't a good guy, but he didn't do what the government said. I actually have a whole conspiracy theory about it, which I will not go into here.
The Diddy conspiracy. Yes, you're going to do a 12-part miniseries on it.
That's on a different channel.
It is.
With sensibly conspiracies.
No, what the hell's her name? Trash Panda?
Oh my gosh. True Crime Panda?
True Crime Panda. Yeah, she would
True
love
Crime
it.
Sex Panda?
She's probably all about Diddy.
Why you never talk to True Crime Sex Panda ever again?
I honestly forget.
You don't even know what her real name. You don't even know what her name is. You don't even know the name of her channel.
No, Pandemonium.
Dude, we've had
Podcast or
to get
something?
quite a few guests that I don't even remember who they are. Just people who came on and vanished off the face of the earth.
Pandemonium podcast, I think, right? I don't even. She could be dead for all I know.
With
I don't
three
know.
P's. Well, you know, if you spent less time in Texas with her,
Yeah, that is. She was from Texas, and she likes it big. So I was
you're
at
not
a
going to
running-
say. I was going to say she put that Tinder height measurement thing on, and you were immediately
Yeah.
disqualified for both sides.
And then we got Troll 2 we're going in or out on, which is some weird Viking movie with trolls. It seems kinda cool.
Ferdinand, there's a turtle and it's gonna smash into my city.
Seems kind of cool. Then we got a bunch of reviews of like big movies, actually. Actually, no, only 2 big movies. How to
Big.
Train Your Dragon, which
How
we
to
both
train your lagwagon.
saw. Jurassic Park Rebirth, which it should have been
Afterbirth.
Jurassic Park Abortion.
Okay, there you go. That's the thing.
That was a good joke, right? I think so.
You did it. I set you up. You knocked it down.
Then we got Poop Cruise, which hey, I was on that ship. I christened that ship that first year. it
You were
came
the
out.
first one who did
I
it.
was the first shitter in that cruise. Just saying. I was the first one to shit in that ship. Then we got Predator Killer of Killers, which I think is animated. If I'm not
Yes, it
mistaken.
is. It is. But it is directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who did Prey.
And he is the husband of dead Michelle Trachtenberg.
I'm going to say brother.
Brother? Oh, they are related. I just made that up.
I think they are related. It's not a super common name, and it's not,
Trachtenberg, yeah.
you
Gone
know,
too soon.
they kept that Berg in there, so.
She was so hot in Eurotrip. Like, my God. My God.
Let's see if they're related. Dan Trachtenberg, Michelle Trachtenberg.
The original Z-Man? What?
Don't,
Oh my
what?
God. Do you see that? Original Z-Man?
Whoa, I'm concerned. Who is the original Z-Man?
Are we being invaded by Russia?
I don't know. I have been accused of that. Oh, they're saying he is not related to Michelle Trachtenberg. What a loser.
He is putting down some pretty big information right now with your fake Zenus.
Yes, as a matter of fact. So,
Putting it down. And then, yeah, that's it. I think that's it.
well, all right then.
That's all we got.
I'm not the original Z-Man, am I? I thought I was just Z. Capital
Are you
Z.
not a man? Have you transitioned away from man?
I do not identify. I identify as a Z. That's about it.
You're just a Tim Dillon.
Does Doc not see? Do you guys not see? There's a commenter who's claiming to be. I'm claiming I'm the fake Z.
Is this someone we know?
Probably. It's probably Big Man.
Oh my God. He's
I-
come back out of the woodworks.
He you know, our audience ages up, and we just never age ourselves. We're always the adolescent podcast that
I want to know what the hell
Makes fun
happened
of
to
things.
Insult Investor. Like, we need to find a video where we know he commented, and then
he said he was like moving out of the country or something, didn't he?
internet exists outside of America.
Not if you don't want to be tracked. The man lived on a
Okay.
boat. He can go wherever he wants.
That is true. Didn't we email him once?
Yeah, I feel like we talked to him. Maybe.
I forget. Maybe I'll email him. I don't know how to get his email.
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, how about we move to that thing we do? The news! Yeah?
Oh, the news.
Or we move into space, your call.
It's huge news. Huge news.
Is this news that huge?
This guy has a weird face. Uncomfortable forehead diameter.
He... the one where Matt goes gay. Did you ever see that one?
No?
You never watch it? It's Always Sunny?
Like clips, not like full things.
Oh my gosh. Why are we live now? Because it's America. That's why.
Yeah, bro.
Infinity.
Actually, yeah,
it's
he's
America.
he's already in July 4th right now. He's 6 hours ahead. He is in
So
America's birthday.
He can also celebrate America's birthday. You know?
Infinity needs to get a new Apple iPhone to then have better audio to do vertical live streams with me.
Oh, why? He doesn't have an iPhone?
No, he's got like an old phone that's Android.
Well, that's no good. Well, Rob McElhenney has an old name that he's not going with anymore. He's legally changing his name to Rob Mack. Does that mean his kids are going to change their names to Mac as well? And then what about his wife? Doesn't she have like a really popular show?
She's also from Always Sunny.
Yeah, the blonde girl. The bird.
I don't think Katie something. I don't think she ever took his name.
Oh, really? She's not Katie McElhenney? McElhenney?
No. Katie, shit, that's going to annoy me. It's Katie something, but...
Katie Couric. Clearly, it's Katie Couric.
Isn't she like 80 or dead?
That's possible. You know? Katie Olsen? Is that what you're talking about?
There you go.
Caitlin Olsen?
Yep, there you go.
She has what's that big hit movie or TV show she has? About, she's like a drug addict, crime scene investigator or something, like weed smoking.
Yeah, it's like on CBS or some stupid channel. I know what you're talking about. I have no idea what it's called, nor will I ever watch it.
Oh, okay. What if it's really good?
No thanks.
Noob
is gonna do the vanilla beaver bean.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds kind of exciting.
Speaking of beavers, this is just a random side story. There's somebody I know from work, and he's a bit of a hillbilly, and he lives out in the wilderness, and he's like, I go out and hunt beavers. He sent me this video. I swear to God, it was a Hulk beaver. Like, I've never seen a beaver that big. Like, it could have just taken me.
You've never seen a beaver in your entire life, so...
No, it could have taken me without any hesitation or real effort. Like, it was a massive beaver.
The beaver could have taken you. Where?
Oh, my God. Just, I don't know, to his dam, I'm sure. But what he also told me was he beat that beaver to death with a stick.
With a stick?
So, yeah, because he didn't want the beaver to live, and it was an angry beaver. So he just beat it to death. I was like,
would he have a gun to take care of it?
He was out without his gun at that point. So
how do you hunt a beaver without a gun?
He wasn't specifically hunting the beaver at that time. He was like 30 minutes into the woods, I don't know, gathering berries for whatever kind of weird shit he likes to do in his hillbilly town.
What are you talking about?
And then he took a stick and beat a innocent beaver to death. I can send you the video. It's a Hulk.
He filmed the beaver that he beat to death?
He didn't film the beating, but he filmed the beaver before he beat it to death, yes.
I feel like I don't believe this story, but sure.
I'll send it to you. It's a thick boy.
There's no proof that he beat it to death. Where did he get it mounted? Did he give you the tail to eat?
He showed me a picture of the tail.
That he ate?
Mm-hmm.
That's gross.
He used it as a furry condom.
Right. Peter just lost an investigation on New Noob. Yeah, who are you hanging out with? We don't call those people friends. You call them weekend grapists.
Exactly. The lesser thans.
He's going to take you behind the shed pretty soon.
My southern boys.
So anyway, I guess Rob Mack, I don't know that I care that Rob Mack doesn't want to be called. It's that hard to say McElhenney? Like, why are you changing your name? You're like 50 years old, bro.
Didn't he say it's kind of douchey? That was his reasoning. The name is kind of douchey.
McElhenney is kind of douchey, or calling him Rob Mack?
That sounds kind of douchey, actually.
Yes, that's exactly. I mean, we could hear what he had to say, maybe. You want to hear what he had to say?
I don't care.
Okay. I don't care that much either.
I care about Scarlett Johansson realizing she's old.
I do care about that because I think it's funny because it's like, bitch, you old. Scarlett Johansson.
I also never thought she was like super hot.
Well, it's because you have bad taste. Literally the entire world thought she was the hottest chick on earth in Iron Man 2. And you're like, meh, soft pass, dog.
She's no Isabella Merced, I can tell you that much.
Bruh. First of all, Isabella Merced doesn't have the fun bags that... I'm really tired of critiquing women on this show. Can we stop doing that? I'm really not... I really feel uncomfortable about it.
Oh, really? Well, you're getting some outside influence.
No, I just don't. I feel like it's douchey to talk about like chicks like they're stacks of wood that need to
As
be
you
carried
choose
away.
a story about Scarlett Johansson being
Well, it's
old and
specifically so I could say a joke. She
And not
goes,
hot.
here's what she says. She goes, when I was younger, a lot of the roles I was offered or went for had their ambitions or character arcs revolving around their own desirability or the male gaze or a male-centered story. That is less frequent, though. Something has shifted. Yeah, you old bitch!
So
That's
she's
what
not hot anymore, is what you're saying.
No, I'm just saying that I just think it's funny that she's like come to the conclusion. Geez, something has changed. I wonder what it is.
So what you're saying is you think
I still
her
think she's
titties are sagging too much because she's old and flappy.
no. Have you ever seen that movie where she was totally naked in it?
Yeah, when she was like 10. Yeah, I see
No, when
that.
she was like in her 30s. What are you talking about? She wasn't 10. The one she's like an alien. I did. Yeah, her body wasn't that great in that. So I'm like,
Oh, so you're critiquing women again. Okay,
no,
interesting.
she looks, I like her in Iron Man. How does that sound?
Yeah, 15 years ago. She looks
Great
pregnant
character
in Jurassic
arc.
World. She looks pregnant.
What do you mean?
She looks
Why?
pregnant with a dino baby.
Why? What makes
She
you
looks
say
like
that?
she's because her visual says that she's
Her
wearing
visual says she's pregnant because she's
wearing
got saggy
high-waisted
clothes.
jeans up to her goddamn fucking neck, hiding her stomach that's the size of Texas. So yeah,
I mean, this is her promoting Jurassic. What is it even called?
rebirth for
Yeah,
no
but it's
reason.
Jurassic what Park Rebirth?
No, Jurassic World. It's in the world of Jurassic World
But when did it go from park to world?
when they redid it with Chris Pratt.
Oh, okay. And Chris Pratt's
Pratt
not
brought
in
a
this
world
one.
of fans. No one from the World trilogy. It's stupid. We'll talk about it.
Okay. Well, it makes little to no sense. But just going to say that I just think it's funny that she's like,
Old.
I don't understand. People don't think I'm hot anymore. Not to mention, do you remember she was going to play a dude? Like, she was going to do a biopic about being a dude. And she got canceled because the transgenders got mad at her.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That was the thing. She was like producing it too. Scarjo, I'll look it up. Transformers, no, Trans Man movie. It was called. She was set to play the lead role of Dante Gill, a transgender man who ran a string of massage parlors in the 1970s and 80s in the film called Rub and Tug. However, due to the backlash from the transgender community, she withdrew from the project because she was stealing a role from someone else.
Oh, boy.
And that happened in 2018, baby. That was the beginning of all of it.
Oh, yeah. I guess Me Too was before COVID, right?
This wasn't Me Too. This is like the beginning of woke.
Didn't that start with Me Too?
No, Me Too had nothing to do with woke.
Oh.
It just had to do with Harvey Weinstein and basically nobody else. Because Diddy only trafficked to himself and Ghislaine Maxwell only trafficked to no one. So nobody's trafficking anybody except for Harvey Weinstein. And he got a mistrial. So he might be found innocent too.
Oh, jeez. Wait, Infinity's watching a movie now at 2 a.m.? 2:30
What?
a.m.?
Oh my gosh. Infinity remembers the exact birth of woke. It's his birthday. Is the birth of woke.
2015?
2015. He's only 10. Infinity, you're only 15 years old. No. How many years old? 10 years old.
10.
Oh my God.
So ripe.
What a powerful young man you are at 10.
He's such a young cutie.
Oh my gosh. Wearing
So
those
ScarJo's
booties.
old.
Yeah, just thought it was funny. That's all.
Yeah, it's all right. You judge women. That's fine.
It's funny that
man.
she doesn't realize that she's old. Like, didn't
You do you and your women judgment. That's fine. That's fine. I accept you for who
I
you
will
are.
accept women judgment because now you're out of luck on your Tinder profile there, Chief. It's bad enough that well, at least they don't have a button to be like homeless or not homeless.
Also, I don't really know what this does because you can, if you're going to lie about your height in your profile, why would you not just put like how? I don't understand how this.
Bro,
helps anything.
every woman is gonna say that they want men who are 8 feet tall. It's just gonna be the way it is, and only basketball players, minus Kobe, will get women anymore.
Like height filter. What do you set it to? Mandingo. Like that's it.
He's gonna watch Back to the Future again. I heard this Back to the Future. Have you ever seen this movie called Back to the Future 3? It's pretty good.
He loves it. He loves it.
What's wrong with 3? The whole trilogy. Two, first of all, 1 is like the perfect movie. 2 is as close as you get to a perfect sequel that's ever been made. And 3 is fine.
3's fine. It's a Western, but it's fine.
It's fine. I'm not like that big of a fan of Westerns, but yeah. So let's get back to your height here. Your height problem.
Those height hoes.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy. All these women, if you ever watch those, what's that? The Whatever podcast, which is slowly losing its steam because people are tired of watching dumb hoes say dumb things.
Was that the premise of it from the beginning? It was always about bringing in like porn stars and just have them interview, say stupid
Yeah,
things?
like OF girls or whatever. And just the host of it's been getting more and more sensitive. Like people come in that he thinks are going to be his allies, and they end up criticizing him because he's like a soft boy. He's a soft boy.
Okay.
I don't know. Have you ever seen the podcast? No.
Other than the clips we did on it, no.
There's a really funny one. He has this guy come on who's like part of the Manosphere, and the guy he can't open up a can of pickles. And there's a black chick who comes on who like they have a race who can open the jar of pickles. The white dude, she couldn't do it either, but the white dude had to get another guy from this from the show to open it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Well, I almost thought about reacting to it, but it's too Manosphere for me. I don't care about that.
I can open them pickles.
Can you though? I think we need proof right now. Go get a can of pickles and open it.
I don't have any can of pickles. I have a pickles.
So how do you open
container.
pickles? How do you open them then?
I buy them from a plastic tub where there's
forever chemicals.
Forever pickles.
Forever pickles in them.
I love forever pickles. They're pickled pickles.
Got to pickle them pickles. Double
They're
pickle
double
them
pickles.
pickles.
I still like it was like 2 years ago when I learned that was a gay joke.
Which one? Infinity's joke? It's great.
The whoop-ass one.
Yeah, this is worse than that time I opened a can of whoop-ass. Good
man
job,
is like
Infinity. That's a good joke.
5'7", weighs probably 130 pounds soaking wet. He's not whooping anyone's ass.
I think he'd whoop your ass. He can open a can of pickles faster than you can.
No.
Oh my
Although
God, you have to challenge him to open up a can of pickles or whatever they call pickles over in the Netherlands. The golden ripping pickles.
Green Viking penis.
Absolutely.
Actually, yeah, the Netherlands are supposed to have some tall people. I don't know how Algurk.
Ogurk. Can you open a can of Ogurk faster than Noob?
How tall are you, Infinity Arc? Actually, you breaking 6 foot? Is that what are you doing? What are you pushing?
He's pushing them gains.
So what's the Tinder thing? Who gives a shit?
Oh my God! It's only available to people who pay for full. Wow!
Oh my God!
They're gonna get these hoes who are paying $40 a month, $39.99. You get the height option. Wow! Way to like rip off girls because dudes don't care at all. You could be pretty small, and a guy won't. It won't matter to a guy. It might matter to Noob, but nobody else. Not real men.
Also, 180. What the fucking use American measurements?
He's 180 kilos.
How many feet, bitch?
What's wrong with 180 kilos?
I don't even know what that means. 180 what? Inches? No, that's metric centimeters.
Don't Americans measure things by stuff? That's how we measure things.
Yeah.
Like by horses' hooves and by, people's actual feet. Those type of things.
You're gonna fucking answer on America's birthday, no less, in your European nonsensical math?
Oh, speaking of
Nasty Mandy.
Is Nasty Mandy in fact American? I don't have any proof of that. He's 18,000 Koei.
What the fuck?
I don't know what
sure
that is.
He just threatened America with a bomb.
Please support that man. Please support him. Welcome, Nasty Mandy. I think Nasty Mandy's American. Just
He's
saying.
definitely fat enough to be American, that's for sure.
More American than I can ever. Hey, we all know my heritage, and it ain't looking great.
Dirty thieving gypsies.
All I know is that there are people online who constantly make fun of me and my people. So.
I am flying back home just to exterminate the gypsies.
Just to
that is
beat
my
a
mission.
gypsy.
That is my mission.
Just to beat one solid gypsy.
I'm gonna take Mark Rover's mechanical death machines and just assault you with them.
I do have several more mechanical death machines to cause you pain and damage with.
And then we can call noob attorneys at law.
Did that do well? I forget.
I don't know. I forget. It did okay, from what I remember.
Did we get any phone calls, though, for lawsuits? That's what I want to know.
No, our hotlines were not open for that long. They did not call.
Remember when we had a hotline?
Well, sorry, not everyone lives in those weird places like Vegas or Hollywood. I'm going to Vegas in like 2 weeks, bro. Meet me there. Bachelor party, baby. Let's come
Notice
get
who wasn't invited to that.
it. Who? Nasty Mandy?
Yeah. Why wasn't Nasty Mandy invited?
He could come. It wasn't my idea. It's getting funded. What do you mean?
Wow. Nasty Mandy got left out. I am disappointed. That's bad.
My rich oligarch friend is paying.
Yeah, but Nasty Mandy. How do you have a party without Nasty Mandy? Just doesn't seem like a party.
Oh, he knows. Where the
really?
Mother Goose goes.
Oh my gosh. How do you even I'm surprised anyone even speaks to you anymore after your behavior. It's embarrassing.
My behavior is the best.
No, you don't you don't invite Nasty Mandy to your bachelor party. He literally is the party.
He's the party?
Yes. How do you get nasty if you don't have Nasty Mandy? How do you do that? It's not possible.
That's true. That's true.
Exactly.
Well, we can get dark at Walmart.
You can get real dark.
The black store.
What do you mean you need to do another disaster? You need to do more of our videos. Get back to work, slave.
Yeah, that's right. We did give you a time off.
Dude, you've had like weeks off. It's time to get back to work.
You've worked less than 1 year. You don't get more than 2 weeks vacation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He complained about going to Nasty Mandy's bachelor party, so I assumed he didn't want one. His best man didn't let me know or anything. Best man, I'm pretty sure that dude is just paying money to be his friend at this point. It's pretty pathetic.
No, the best man's not going on the bachelor party.
So you're just going with some oligarchs. Great.
Yes.
That's exciting.
Some random Russian people.
Nasty Mandy wasn't even invited to anything. God damn, Nasty Mandy. Guess what, Nasty? You could be invited to my bridge. You can come party with me underneath my bridge. We'll hang out together. It'll be fun. I promise. We'll kill some fish because they don't have any feelings. Maybe we'll live off the drippings of my whatever I can. No, I'm homeless. What else am I supposed to do other than live under a bridge? You have better suggestions? You mean I would live in Walmart's parking lot, but I don't have a car to do that either.
Yeah, what's with this black Walmart? Why is
I
want to
go to dark Walmart. You are not allowed in. Now, okay, you know how Walmart allows anyone to like live in their parking lot? Do you think they let anyone live in their dark Walmart parking lots? Don't push me. I just put out a video here and there. The most successful things you've ever done in your entire life is be graced by our comedic genius.
And Fortnite.
What do you mean? Is he even that good? I bet you I could find people who would whoop him in Fortnite. Are we passing a bill to get rid of poor people? I
Fuck them
hope
poors.
not. I hope not. I need all my handouts.
Because you're part of the poors. The gypsies have no money.
Walmart has opened dark stores that are not open to the public and serve solely as fulfillment centers to speed up online order deliveries. This just sounds like an Amazon fulfillment center. CEO Douglas McMillions announced that's a crazy name, right? How does that guy have? Yeah, his name is McMillan, but it sure looks like McMillions. Announced that Walmart is close to reaching 95% of the U.S. population with 3-hour or less delivery. The company has expanded its drone grocery delivery to 100 locations. If I see a drone anywhere near me, it better be ready to probe, is all I got to say. Hard and deep and fast. So, yeah, they're going to open dark stores where you cannot go in. It's kind of weird. Why would they call them dark Walmarts? Why not just call them fulfillment centers?
That's a little weird.
They're like, we want to get a little racist. We like it. Yeah.
You don't even play PC games. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, you got to play his game so he can pretend that he's a gamer.
Gears of War Remastered twice is coming out next month, bro. What are you doing?
Oh my god! What's it called? Xbox is done, right? Xbox is toast.
I mean, yeah, I'll probably buy their $1,000 handheld just for shits and gigs. But yeah, probably.
So I guess you're just admitting that you're one of the riches. You are friends with oligarchs.
Play PC games all the time.
He plays steamed hams.
You've changed.
You playing WoW? Oh my god, we could have reacted to WoW. WoW has the greatest cutscene of all time. Wow.
All right.
That'll be World of Warcraft.
I don't even know what World of Warcraft is.
Do you though?
Fucking monkey.
You don't. Chuck E. Cheese launches. This sounds like a bad idea.
Oh yeah, no.
Chuck's Arcade.
Kids are gonna get tickled inappropriately.
This is not a good thing. A food-free spin-off business? First of all, where's my animatronic robots that can potentially molest me? I want them back. Would you go to Chuck's Arcade? Did you ever hear the origin story of Chuck E. Cheese itself? Like the mouse?
No.
We never talked about this.
Why would we?
Chuck E. Cheese origin story. Do you want to hear this?
I don't, but I guess
we've gotten here. Did you know it was the vision of Nolan Bushnell, the co-founder of Atari, created Chuck E. Cheese?
I did not know that. I don't. Okay.
Yes.
Go on.
Yeah. Isn't this okay? So he went to initially it was conceived as Coyote Pizza, and then it evolved in Chuck E. Cheese's Pizza Time Theater. He was trying to evoke Mickey Mouse, but Chuck E. Cheese was originally envisioned as a cigar-smoking rat with a vaudeville cane, inspired by Muggs McGuinness. I don't know who that is. He was the vocalist for the Pizza Time Players, and his birthday was later established as May 22nd. The dark backstory. Okay, here's the unofficial backstory of Chuck E. Cheese. Is he was an orphan who loved celebrating other children's birthdays because he never had one. He said he said to have lived in an orphanage, then wound up homeless before finding refuge in a pizza parlor where he began singing. And then he likes to celebrate. He likes to celebrate other children. Do you see this? That's the original.
Oh, God Almighty!
Right? What are we doing here, folks?
Fuck me.
I mean, I love the homeless. I love my can that I can light up every night. My can of garbage that I just light up.
That is rough.
Yes. So Chuck's Arcade, a new arcade-only destination. What's that place? There's a place around here. that has like just arcade stuff and drinks. It does have food though too.
Arcade? You talking about
No,
arcade?
no. It's bigger than that. There was one at Franklin Mills Mall.
Oh, Dave and Buster's?
Dave and Buster's, yes. Where I auditioned to be on what's the race? The Amazing Race.
What? Huh?
Yeah, that's where I went on my audition for The Amazing Race.
And they're like, gypsies aren't allowed, and you're like, oh.
Exactly. The second they found out, they tested my blood and found out I was a gypsy, and I was like, what? No!
And then you paid the $10 to play the human crane machine just to get a little stuffed animal. You're like, yeah, I win.
You know. Hey, it didn't help that my band's name was something about gypsies.
Some gay.
Uh-huh. Anyway, the company is the brand extension will not replace Chuck E. Cheese. It will open up the chain a bit to adults and older teens. You don't need anything from older teens. No one needs anything from older teens. The arcade was created for adults and lifelong fans who grew up surrounded by electric glow of arcade screens. What about, you know how they have like the 3D games? What do they call those? VR games where you like go in and you get beaten from all sides by blasters from Star Wars? No.
Sure.
Okay, well that's a game that I watched a man get humiliated with, and he ended up curled up in a ball in the corner. So,
oh my goodness,
sounds like it's an outrage.
Are we getting outrageous already?
It's an outrage.
I need whale poop.
Is an outrage. All right, this is exciting.
Poop.
Old school ice cream flavor. Do you know what ambergris is?
No.
Dude, do you know anything?
No.
You literally don't know what ambergris is?
Why would I know what that is?
It's literally one of the most valuable substances on the face of Earth.
No, it's not gold.
It's whale vomit. It's definitely worth more than gold.
Is it really?
Yeah, absolutely. Ambergris worth
what about that
more
horse
than
glue
gold. Shit? Hold on, what do you mean horse poo?
No, horse glue or something or
yes,
whatever?
ambergris can be worth more than gold by weight. It's a rare waxy substance produced by sperm whales, and its value comes from its use in the perfume industry.
Oh.
Yes. I wish I could produce ambergris from my buttocks. You should try Magnum from the Netherlands. Magnum what? Condoms? Magnum. Is it from the Netherlands or from the Netherlands? We have no answers.
So what about this whale poop?
Oh, okay. So I was just curious if it was made out of ambergris, but maybe it's just made out of whale poop. The ice cream flavor, which dates roughly back to 1665, calls for mace, orange flower water, and ambergris. Ambergris is it? It's not fecal matter. I thought it was vomit. Ambergris, for those of you who didn't know it, is a substance found in the fecal matter of sperm whales. I don't think so. I actually think it's vomit, or maybe they just don't know. Because they're saying, AI is telling me, the infamous OrQ AI, is telling me they don't exactly know how it's formed. I was under the impression it was whale vomit, not whale poop. I'm going to go with vomit. Do you want to see what it looks like?
Sure.
Oh, they found it in the entrails of a whale's dead sperm whale. A professor found $550,000 of floating gold in the entrails of a dead sperm whale. Here's why ambergris is so expensive. Does that look tasty to you? Would you eat that?
I want that ice cream.
God, I want that right now. Let's see, maybe it is whale poop. I could be, or it ate its own vomit. It could be the cud of a whale. You don't know. I don't think.
What's the calorie to protein intake on this bad boy? Like, what are we talking health wise?
While the most indigestible parts are vomited out by whales, because it's usually made of cephalopods like squid, some bits find their way to the intestine and stick together, and that grows together, becomes a lump of ambergris. So it's vomit that gets crapped out. There you go. So we solved the mystery.
All right, then.
So this ice cream flavor, what is the name of the flavor? I can't believe they had ice cream as far back as 1665. That seems pretty old.
It seems sus.
It seems sus. What is
Wasn't
ambergris?
America not even around then?
Not even close, no. Ambergris is what happens to a sharp object like a squid beak gets ingested by a whale, similar to how an oyster makes a pearl. That is hot. The 1660s. They don't tell me the name of the flavor. I just want to know what the name of the flavor is. It gained popularity due to its incredible scent and rich flavor and was often used to make desserts. In addition to this ice cream, ambergris was used in bread, pudding, hot custard, drinks, gelatins, and more. So you can't have it, is the long and short of this, which is an outrage because Noob Noob's ready to go sexually wrestle a sperm whale any day, any time to get that ambergris.
I'll fucking take that cream right from his mouth.
Can't you say anything other than cursing?
I'll take his fudge and cream and
There
sprinkle
you go.
some.
Fudge and cream. See how much funnier that is? Because you
There
used
you
his
go.
fudge and cream.
I'll take that fudge and cream and drizzle his caramel all up and down my spinal crack.
There you go. See how much funnier that is?
I don't know that it's funnier. It just sounds weird.
Fudge and cream sounds weird to you?
I mean, that's fine. That's like an ice cream pun. But still.
Exactly. It's an ice cream pun. It makes you think. You can't.
I didn't. That was by accident. That was 100% accidental.
Exactly, though. But you had to think on how not to curse. So you actually had to use your brain for a whole 2 seconds.
I'd rather not. So, let's back that truck
I'd fudge and rather not.
right up. Yeah.
Can we back that truck right up into Beyonce's booty?
Gonna need you to hop all the way off my back on this one.
Beyonce briefly dangles that booty over a Houston Stadium crowd as her flying whale poop car, prop car malfunctions. Why are you flying over the audience with a car? Can you not just sing and entertain us? What is Magnum? Magnum is the key to diabetes. Apparently.
Yeah, like that. What's that one song that's called Dance Monkey? Like, that's what she should do.
Oh my God. How about she does, what's that other song that she does? Put a ring on it. If you're gonna stick it in my bum, put a ring on it. If you're gonna
It's not called Put a Ring on It, but I know what it's
That's
called.
a song.
It's a song. It's a song.
Isn't it? Put a ring on it.
It's pretty good. I don't think it's called Put a Ring on It, but it's
Put
pretty
your
good.
finger in my butt, put a ring on it. That's not what it's called.
Nope, I don't think so.
Can you name 3 of Beyonce's top songs?
Irreplaceable,
What?
Halo, and
It is called Put a Ring on It there, ding dong.
Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child. It's called Single Ladies, Put a Ring on It.
Single Ladies. Yeah, no, it's called Single Ladies. There you go.
It's called Single Ladies, parentheses, Put a Ring on It.
Parentheses is the fake name, so the real name is Single Ladies.
What about Irreplaceable, Crazy in Love? Featuring Jay.
Great.
That's how she met Jay-Z.
No, Halo is a song.
Halo sucks. Halo.
Yeah. I didn't say she was a good. Beyonce sucks in general.
Well, then why didn't she just die from this? I mean, why would we lose a national treasure like Beyonce?
She was a Super Bowl performer.
Was she?
I think the last one or the last 2.
I feel like Eminem was in the last one.
No, that was like 3 Super Bowls ago.
The only Super Bowls that matter are the ones that the Eagles win, so kind of irrelevant.
That was the last one. And
What was the last one? And they won 2 out of the last 5 there, Chief.
Yeah, unfortunately, but yeah.
Creeping up.
They're still less than halfway there.
Yeah, they're getting closer every day.
I mean, I guess.
Hey,
technically,
as long as Taylor Swift puts the kibosh on it, the Eagles got a good chance.
Okay.
Keep showing up at KC, baby,
I'd rather be in or out.
with those bangs. Well, either way, yesterday in Houston, her flying car malfunctioned and slanted to one side, and the singer was left stuck above the crowd, briefly pausing the show as she sat inside the tilting prop. This is a bad day for Bay. Oh, do you want to see? Wait, can we see this? If I ever fail, I know y'all would catch me. You want to see what she says here?
Sure.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Anyway, I guess that's enough outrage.
I want to go in. I want to run into Glenn Powell's man.
Oh my God. Let's get
Gay.
in. Let's get Glenn Powell up. What are we doing?
Honestly,
oh yeah.
Glenn Powell can do no wrong. We're going in or out on Glenn Powell.
Really? Name me 3 good movies he's ever been in.
Top Gun Maverick.
Mm-hmm.
The Hitman.
The Hitman?
Yeah,
No,
on
I don't think.
Netflix.
No, that's not what he's in. That's Bandersnatch.
What?
Glenn Powell? I don't think he's in that. That's
No, he is. He's the main dude.
The dumb one. Wait, I don't think it's called The Hitman.
Anyone But You.
The Hitman.
No, it's called Hit Spaceman.
Hit Spaceman. Okay.
Yeah.
Hit Spaceman. 2003 movie.
Nope. It's like 2023 or something.
I said 2023. With Adria Arjona.
Yeah, she's hot.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that looked kind of like lame, so I didn't watch that.
So Top Gun Maverick, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Then there is
Anyone But You. I'll give you credit for that.
Anyone But You. And Hitman. Oh no! Why did he was in the fucking Twister thing? Twisters.
Twisters is okay. So far, you haven't named a good movie yet, but you know.
If you feel it, chase it.
Oh
It's
my
iconic.
God. Yes, it is. Well, he's doing. I don't know how Edgar Wright decided to do this, but it's The Running Man, which is not a remake of the Arnold Schwarzenegger 1980s Running Man, which is a far superior product, which had Jesse the Body Ventura in it. This is just going to have. It's going from. It's not even a Stephen. They keep calling it a Stephen King book. Well, Stephen King wrote it under a pseudonym called Richard Bachman. So it's not really a Stephen King book. He was pretending to be a different human being. And it's going to more closely follow the book. I actually did a whole video, which I will not link above us here, but you can watch it if you choose to.
We're not linking it.
No, it's too much trouble. Wright said that while he enjoyed the 1987 movie, he always wanted to see the book, one of his favorites as a teenager, more properly adapted, which is where his version comes from. So he's completely just adapting the book. So what I liked about the Arnold Schwarzenegger version is Arnold Schwarzenegger was a helicopter pilot who refused to open fire on a group of protesters, like Antifa types. And then he gets court-martialed, and in order to gain his freedom, he has to join a game which has the host of Family Feud in it, and he has to compete in this game where these killers come after him, but the entire set is controlled by the TV show and thus the government. This Edgar's version, the Edgar Wright version, is going to take place in the real world. And the guy has 30 days to survive in the real world, which I don't like.
Oh,
Nasty
okay.
Mandy is back. How do you feel about Edgar Wright, Mandy?
why did you leave? It's because
He
you're
was
gay.
busy getting dinner.
Okay. At 9:00 at night. That's why you're a type 2 diabetic.
He's a type 0 diabetic. So anyway, I don't know. I think this is gonna bomb. I don't think people like Glenn Powell and Edgar Wright enough to go see this. I think it'll do like 35 million its first week, and then it'll just kind of like peter out. Yeah, because I think it's also gonna be too dark. People aren't gonna like. They're gonna hear about the ending and be like, I don't like this.
It also depends on the budget. Like, this is not going to. This is going to be like a total global box office of 300 to 500 million at the most.
That's really high. I'm gonna go with 300 is the top. Josh Brolin's in it, who I do like, but they don't. It would have been if they had Steve Harvey, because that was what was so meta about the 1987 Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. You literally had the host of Family Feud hosting this like insane movie game, right? And instead, you hire some guy, Coleman Domingo. I've never even heard of him. And when I saw him in the preview, I was like, this guy sucks. If you would have hired Steve Harvey, you would have had the meta, like, it would win everything. People would be like, Steve Harvey hosting a dystopian game where people have to murder this guy in order to win. Like, that's awesome. Give me a Murder Glenn Powell for 500 points right now. $500.
I just never murder Glenn Powell.
That would have been great though. And this just, it's not a take of the Arnold Schwarzenegger action movie. It's its own thing. And I'm not that big of a fan. I just think it's gonna bomb. So, do you want to get trolled out?
Absolutely. Let's get some Netherlandish Viking trolls.
Absolutely. Norwegian. Very different.
Same thing.
Troll is the like number one non-English speaking Netflix movie ever made. It's actually very good. I really enjoyed the movie Troll. I've been told for years, and then when I finally did, I was like, "Oh, this is really good. I really liked it." It goes to show you that they can make, on small budgets, they can make these movies look really good. So it puts Hollywood kind of to shame. Like, what was that? Godzilla -1. It's like made for $18 million. I feel like Troll was
fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. They could do it. It can be done. You just have to not suck at what you do, Hollywood. So this is the sequel, and I'm going to say it looks good. Wow. The original Troll broke 103 million views. It's the most watched non-English film ever.
Okay.
Yeah. So that means there's going to be more trolls to deal with. Maybe even some other things that aren't trolls. I like it. It's basically Godzilla, but Norwegian. You know? Maybe there'll be some hot chicks in it who are from Norway.
Maybe there's an intense troll-on-troll sex scene.
One can only hope.
I hope so. I'm in. I'm on both of these things.
Awesome. Well, I think that means we can move on.
Choose the reviews.
Reviews.
Let's get these shitty ones out of the way. Which shitty one do you want to go? The literal shitty one? Or
Ironheart, which I'm trying to finish. No, I'm not done Ironheart yet.
Ironheart's not in this. Predator or Poopy?
Let's do Poop Shoot.
Poop Cruise? I would kill myself. Like, this is terrible. The Poop Cruise or whatever it's called.
Crap, it's not gonna be called the Poop Cruise. It's like something else.
Something Poop Cruise.
I know, it's called something Poop Cruise. something Poop Cruise. Essentially, there's like a whole series on Netflix about weird things that happen. It's called Trainwreck Poop Cruise. And it's weird because I think it happened in the age of where everybody has cameras. So everybody got to film what happened, and they're all stuck on this like terrible cruise ship. I will never ever go on a cruise ship ever. I mean, I'm homeless, so I can't really afford one.
Going on a cruise in 2 months, bro. First class cruise.
Why?
It's gonna be dope. It's a brand new ship. We're in the first class section. We get a private butler.
Oh my god, I so hope that you get stranded.
Yeah.
On a
It's gonna be
poop
great.
cruise.
Fucking excited.
Really? It's gonna be terrible.
This is gonna be awesome, dude.
Why would it be awesome? Do you know who runs those cruises? Do you know who runs them?
The Jews.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can find it this way. Wow. Yes, you're gonna go right to
Israel.
Yeah, it's just gonna take you right to Israel.
Isn't
Here
Israel
we go.
No, Israel's not landlocked.
No, from the river to the sea, baby.
Oh.
You don't know what that means? From the river to the sea?
Nope.
Wow. Anyway, Trainwreck, Season 1, Episode 3, Poop Cruise, 73%. An engine fire leaves 4,000 passengers stranded at sea without power and plumbing in this wild documentary about the infamous Poop Cruise of 2013.
Bananas.
You're next, baby.
Bananas.
It's weird because it's not the greatest documentary, but because it has all this footage from everybody's iPhones and stuff, it's kind of interesting, but it's also kind of gross because they're just like every single toilet in the entire cruise ship just gets filled up, and the entire, like, every deck just gets filled with urine and feces, and it's just disgusting. The only thing I would say is I don't understand why I would rather just go full Somali pirate and just take one of the rescue ship, like those rescue boats. Those things are those things are good. I'm just going to take one of those and hope you pick me up in 4 days because I ain't dealing with 4,000 people crapping all over the place.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? No. It's the worst.
The smell alone, I'd be fucking gagging all up and down that ship.
4,000 people. They ended up
you just gotta imagine. Now imagine, this is gonna go racist and profiling, but it's true. So Carnival cruises have taken a bit of a turn on their clientele.
What does that even mean?
Carnival cruises these last couple of years are basically known as the black people cruises. And, whoa. What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm not saying anything. What are we doing? What's this? What do we got?
What are you talking
now,
about these cruise people again?
Now, the black people. God damn it.
Ready?
But seriously, like, God, son of a pussy winkle. It's known as a black person cruise. I don't know what to tell you. That's not racist. It's just factual. It's because it's cheap. And black people are poor, statistically speaking. And that's what the big beautiful bill is aiming to eliminate. I think black people probably. So anyway, yeah, imagine the stinky black shits that are all up and down those corridors. Like, I'm just saying, juicy.
All right, we don't need to hear from him anymore. That's just too much. Essentially, let's just say it's like an okay documentary for like 45 minutes, but it's not like the greatest documentary. I enjoyed it, but it's not absolutely terrible. You can check it out. It's amusing, but don't hedge your bets against it.
And then so those black people.
Oh my God, he's still going. He's just. You have anything else you'd like to not say?
And those little fucking. No, okay.
What's next?
What is next? Predator. Killers.
Killer of Killers. Directed by Dan Trachtenberg. This is kind of an anthology. It's like 3 separate stories. It's a strong and powerful Viking woman. She's trying to get revenge and ends up having to fight a predator because he's like, I'd like to involve myself in this unrelated thing.
Absolutely.
Then there's a samurai. He's also trying to get revenge on like his brother. And then a predator involves itself in this unrelated thing. And then there's like a World War II one, which that one makes 0 sense because the predator's like hunting. And while it's not fair, at least they're it's like there's some sport to it. He's like, I've got a Predator spaceship taking on World War II airplanes. That seems pretty fair, right? So you get the three of those, and then there's like this overarching plot, which ties into like this fourth segment, which kind of sucks and makes no sense. So I like the animation. I'm gonna have the unpopular opinion of saying I did not really enjoy this. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't great. The audience has it at the critics have it at 95% with 100 reviews. With 1,000 reviews, the fans have it at 89%. It just gives you too much Predator lore. Like, I don't really want to know what happens on the Predator homeworld in the way that this story unfolds, because it doesn't make any sense.
Does the Predator have a cool woke haircut?
Oh my God! Does it have like its side of its head shaved? No, it does not. This is a very violent thing, though. I'm going to spoil one thing about it, which really kind of irritated me. Let me read the critic consensus first. Plunking the Predator into a series of inspired matchups with striking visual palette, Killer of Killers is a lean, mean, and just plain awesome addition to the iconic sci-fi franchise. I mean, it's not terrible, but I'm going to give it like a B. It's not an A+. It's like a B, like an 84.
What was
85?
the first animated? What was the first animated Predator?
What do you mean?
Wasn't there another animated Predator on Hulu?
Are you talking about Prey?
Prey. That was not animated.
It was not animated, but this does connect to Prey in a really stupid way. Like real stupid.
That there's an Indian in it or something?
There's post credits with stupid Prey connection, which basically invalidates all of Prey and invalidates all of the Predator shows before this. Because I was under the impression that if you like beat a Predator or you survived it, that it just either A, left you alone, or B, said, good job, here's a prize, you beat one of our bros, cool on you, adios muchachos. But this is not that. This kind of defeats all of that and is like kind of like Predators, but I don't know. I'm not that big of a fan, and it introduces lore that I did not like that much. So it's okay. It should have ended earlier. So
what you'd rather do is train some dragons.
I would rather train some Predators, actually, to do better. Do better, Predators. So here we have interesting.
Oh my God.
Critics have it at 77%.
Is this the animated one or is this the live action?
This is live action.
Holy shit.
The audience has it at 97%, 10,000 verified ratings.
That's a little too high.
77% from the 228 reviews, which is weird because isn't the normal like 350? Isn't that like the total number of professional reviewers, not including us?
I mean, maybe.
It's like 351 with us, but it's 350 or 348. Anyway, 97% is pretty high, but this is... let me read the critic consensus. Crafted with loving fidelity to the animated classic by original co-director Dan DeBlois. I did not know that. How to Train Your Dragon doesn't best the first iteration, but reaches enchanting heights of its own. Audience says, with a lovable cast of characters sure to spark plenty of laughs and a heartfelt story that pulls at the heartstrings, How to Train Your Dragon may just be the best live-action adaptation yet. I might not disagree with that. I'm going to say it's not as good as the original movie, but...
Nowhere close.
But, and in fact, I heard that they cut some critical scenes that people very much liked. But with that being said, as far as live-action remakes go, and it not being shot-for-shot remake, it was
Lilo
in
and
some
Stitch,
parts.
bro.
This is better than Lilo and Stitch, because the ending of Lilo and Stitch sucked. The ending of this was actually exciting. They ruined the end of Lilo and Stitch, and Lilo was an obnoxious giant monster who I hated for the first 20 minutes of the movie. She was a little ungrateful brat who just screamed and was annoying.
But Stitch was super cute. I mean,
Yes.
so was Toothless, though.
Yeah, but Stitch wasn't in it for the first half hour. You only had a screaming little brat in it.
I mean, Toothless wasn't in all of it either.
I do like how they made it possible for there to be a DEI Viking community. I do appreciate that.
That was impressive. They made it very diverse.
Where were the Gypsy Vikings, though? I don't feel represented in this. My culture is not represented in most movies. In fact, I think we get less representation than Asians.
Bro, it is 3:10 in the morning. Why the fuck are you still awake?
Because he loves us and we love him, and we want to make sweet, sweet comedy love together. Oh my God, where I don't want to close my eyes, but I don't want to fall asleep because I miss you.
And I don't want to miss me.
Would Toothless eat Stitch, or would Stitch eat Toothless? Good question. I'm gonna go with
They would scissor.
And your culture is dead, rightfully so. Wow. I think my
gypsies should be
culture
dead.
is still around. It's a thing.
There never should have been culture to begin with.
Right.
They shouldn't have been able to evolve enough to have a culture.
There was a man with an H who tried to make that happen, but he's not around anymore, so you get what you
hero.
get. It definitely wasn't a hero. So anyway, I like this. I'm gonna give it a 92, an A-.
It was good. It just was not as good as the original. And
Did you think that What's Her Face was super hot?
no, the weird 12-year-old half black girl from Last of Us. No.
Nico Parker.
Yeah, I like the main kid. I think the main kid did a good whatever the fuck his name was, but
He was
did
good.
a good job.
He was good. I also actually think that Nico Parker did pretty good, considering they had to fug her up, and she's much more attractive than what they gave her.
She
And
did look weird in this, yeah.
Well, her hair was ridiculous. I don't even understand why. She made some comments about oh, people are mad about my casting and my hair and stuff. Sweetheart, that's not your hair. No one on Earth has hair that looks like that. In fact, Astrid didn't have hair like that. So I don't even understand what the wig they gave her was ridiculous. It was like they took a couple of ropes and tied it to the sides of her head. What was that haircut? But I didn't like the additional cast of character. Gobber's not that great. He's not as good as the original. Fish Legs, all the other kids aren't that great. They're just okay. The lead kid is good, and Magald, stoic Gerard Butler, it just lays down an acting class.
I love Gerard Butler, yeah.
Oh my God, he just nailed. I mean, I know he is. It's really funny too because they made all of them exaggeratedly big, but they put their shoulder pads on the sides of their arms instead of putting them on their shoulders. But Gerard Butler just nailed it.
He was the one that did the voice acting for the same character.
Yeah, it's the same character. He nailed it. He was so good. His acting was just amazing. I loved every second of it. So he did great. The kid did great. I liked all of it. I just don't think it's as good as the original.
No, it's solid.
Infinity
It's good.
has a sister that Noob Noob doesn't know.
What?
What? Ask
How
the
old
fringe Americans.
Is she single?
I want to see He-Man, if that's what you're talking about, Nasty Mandy. Yeah, so it was very good. It's very good. I don't know if it's going to break $1 billion, though. Lilo and Stitch will break $1 billion. I don't know that this will break $1 billion.
It's going to get a sequel.
I really...
Actually, it was already confirmed.
Oh, was it? I do like the idea. I like the ending, actually, better. The dragon fight with Toothless was better in this one than it was in the original.
I'd have to rewatch the original.
Toothless starts taking holes out of his wings and then makes him crash. I just thought that was smarter. So,
I mean, it has Toothless. That's all I need.
okay. Well, it was good. How about Jurassic Park Afterbirth?
Rebirth, yeah. 72%'s a little rich.
51%. What is with the professional critics? It feels like they're dying. There's not as many. 235 critics. That's well short of what there needs to be.
It did come out literally yesterday.
The professional critics get to see it ahead of time, dummy. 72% on the fan side with 2,500 verified reviews. 5 years after the events of Jurassic Park World Dominion, which I don't remember, the planet's ecology has proven largely inhospitable to dinosaurs. That makes no sense. Those remaining exist isolated equatorial environments with climates resembling the one in which they thrived. The three most colossal creatures within the tropical biosphere hold the key to a drug that will bring miraculous life-saving benefits to humankind. That sounds super boring. What actually happened in this? Do you want me to read the critic consensus in the audience?
I mean, sure. I'm curious what they say.
Critic consensus, going back to basics with rip-roaring set pieces and fossilized cliches, Jurassic World Rebirth doesn't evolve this prehistoric franchise, but does restore some of its most reliable DNA. I did hear that the director used less CGI. There was more practical effects. And then audience says, equal parts comforting and terrifying, returning to the beloved Jurassic World is a thrill. While predictable, Rebirth jumpstarts the franchise with a dynamite time at the movies.
Oh, that's wrong. First off, it's boring as sin. It's pointless. The biggest thing, why are we making another one? The last one, Jurassic World Dominion, did not do that well. And it was the end of a trilogy, of the trilogy that got worse for each movie. So why are we making another one in, what, like 3 or 4 years later? What is the point of that? Also, this is in the same universe, and they just retcon everything. They're like, oh, remember when all the dinos were in the whole world, and that was like the major focus of the last movie? Yeah, they just, humidity kills them, so they're dead now.
Humidity kills them?
Humidity and rain, acid rain killed like
acid rain, which doesn't even exist now.
Just killed 1 billion pterodactyls, and now they're like, you know what we're gonna do? Go back to an island, and just live there. And
the dinosaurs are gonna just live on an island by themselves.
Yeah, it's just so. And then this island, it's stupid. This is not what was the first island was the Isla Nublar, right?
Yeah.
And then I think
your favorite island, Isla Nublar.
And then Jurassic World was like Isla something, like the sister island. So this is just some random island. So it's like the autism island. And there's an opening scene where they're basically just doing experiments on gene splicing. And there's that cool weird D-Rex. Mm-hmm. So and then you see the D-Rex for like 5 minutes. The D-Rex is in it for
Mr. M says Isla Sorna.
There you go, Sorna.
I read all the books, but I stopped paying attention to what you were saying.
The writing is basically of a 5-year-old. Like, some of the scenes are terrible. There's 2 factions of like people. There's like some weird Mexican family on a boat.
Yeah, is there a weird family trying to vacation on this thing or something?
I was just like, why is this a thing? And some of the dialogue is cringe. Like, I need you to watch it because it can't be me. There's no way it's a 72.
No, Charlie from Charlie Moist Critical, he hated it.
Like it's just like the dinos were cool for a little bit, but the dialogue, the story, Scarlett Johansson
dressed like a man.
Her face is cute, I guess, but then you look at her body and you're like, is she a fucking bowling ball? Like, what's going on here?
What the fuck?
I don't is that her defense mechanism? Be so fat you can't get eaten? Like, is that what she's going for?
Plump and ripe like a grape?
It's just, I don't know. I was watching it the whole time and I was like, there's no reason for this to exist. And if you're going to make something that doesn't need to exist, at least make it somewhat entertaining and somewhat a good story. They didn't either. So it just failed on like every front.
And why is Mahershala Ali even in it? Isn't he supposed to be doing Blade?
I mean, I think diversity, right?
Why did they pay him so much money to be in this thing?
Like, is there box office numbers for like opening night or something like that?
I think it only did it's going to do like 30 million or something like that.
Yeah,
not good. Not good.
So,
it's going to do a lot less than
Dominion.
Yeah.
And Dominion did not do that well.
Yeah, it's the lowest of the trilogy.
Yeah. That's the annoying part is that it was not necessary in any capacity. And
yeah, it's gonna only open. It'll do like 133 million 5-day, but that's much lower than any of the other ones.
Yeah. So, you could honestly pass. Like there's no connection to it. Like there's no need to see it. There's no reason to see it. Unless you're a die-hard, I need to see everything that's Jurassic World and ever creation. There's no reason to see it. So
yeah, 3-day it's at 80 million. And they're like talking about other movies like Dark of the Moon did 162 million over the same weekend. Spider-Man, well, that's not even comparison. Spider-Man did 185. F1 did do that good. Oh, F1 did 77.3. It beat F1, but that's not good enough for a Jurassic Park movie. So
yeah, this is supposed to, like, they were thinking about spawning another trilogy. I was like, why? Like, what are you going to do with this? Like, I don't want to spoil it. We'll do another video on it. But, like, there's just no reason.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary. That's the biggest sin. It is just straight unnecessary.
All right. Well, you don't recommend it? Is that what we boil it down to?
It sucks. Yes. Skip it.
All right. Well, that's not great. I mean, it is on its, like, Jurassic Park's on its, like, 8th movie. So we should probably stop watching them, right? Oh, my God. Mr. M has it. Okay, so our Jurassic Fast, Jurassic Furious crossover movie starts with Blue and the other raptors on dirt bikes, living a quarter mile at a time. Is this in the same universe as our other patent pending movie that's going to go... Is Captain Planet part of this? I feel like our Captain Planet Vin Diesel did pretty good. Like that short did pretty good, so we should just continue this franchise of Jurassic Fast, Jurassic Furious crossover. Blue, other raptors on dirt bikes, quarter mile at a time, and Blue gets some bad news and has to have the race of her life in order to keep her baby Blue. I think it just writes itself. Oh my God. Dinosaurs versus Captain Planet, I'm in. What if Captain Planet is the father of Baby Blue? You never thought about that, did you?
I'm in.
Anyway, I think that's all we got for today, right? What is there anything else to talk about besides your bachelor party that did not include Nasty Mandy?
We're going to have our own special bachelor party. It's going to be extra nasty.
I'm waiting for... I feel like Nasty Mandy is being humiliated publicly every time we talk to him.
As he should be.
No, not at all, because he's a great man. Anyway, I hope you have the most amazing July 4th possible. It's 249, which means it's just one away from 250. We gonna kill it at 250. 249 is gonna be a lot of fun. Enjoy it while you can. We love everybody. We love all y'all. We love Mr. M, Nasty Mandy, Doc, Ron Cold, Where the Hell Was Wiser, all those other people that we love. We talked about. Fake
Where's
Z.
Hey Girl?
Hey Girl.
Where's Insult Investor?
They're on an island together chasing dinosaurs. We love all y'all, but we are on to the next one.
Thanks for catching the video. Be sure to join our channel to get the education you deserve. Make sure you check out our shorts, live streams, and catch us on all the socials.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.